Hello and welcome back to the channel, and you have just seen the brand new intro to our channel. So yes, we have some changes around here as well as the intro. So as you can see, we are somewhere that you probably don't recognise. So I've been a little bit busy between now and the last episode. That intro probably took me quite a while and wasn't expecting it to do. This has taken me a while and I probably wasn't expecting it to, but we are here with a Galactic Craft style mod for Bedrock Edition. So if you don't know what Galactic Craft is, it's a little bit iffy in Bedrock compared to the actual mod, but you get buggies, you get different spaceships, different armors, things like that. And my only downfall, which I have to admit, is this is a copycat world. This isn't our actual normal survival world because I had to get a copy world because this mod doesn't actually work 100%. And I didn't want it to bug our world out. So I've made a copy. I'm going to suit up now. But there are some bosses. So I've made a copy because this does bug out quite a lot. And at some point I may have to go into creative. Because the way it works is the rocket ships teleport you to certain places. And sometimes when you teleport, you die. And last thing I wanted was for our survival world to be effective. Like this room here that we're in is going to stay. But we may just die when we take off. So yeah, this sort of rocket ship area is still in our survival world. I've dug this out anyway. But yeah, we're off. We're actually off in a rocket ship. And you can see down below hatchet of where a rocket would fly out. And you can see on screen now, we are actually teleported to X amount of coordinates. And then we are sort of teleported into this sort of moon lander. So we're going to the moon first. And it's at this point that you would actually die because you're technically falling from a high space to make it look like what's going on. And as you can see, I am slating it a little bit. It is a little bit buggy, like I say. I've had to come into creative to survive this. But the basics are there. Like, you can come to the moon. It's quite different. In fact, it's really different. Like, you will never see anything like this. And this is an add-on. It's not a mod. But if you guys are interested in how to install add-ons, let me know and I can help you do this. I'm actually on Pocket Edition, so you can get it on your phone. Don't worry about that. But there are all sorts of other mods. And I thought, since we've done a lot of boss fights recently, what can we do with the series? So I dug out a spaceship area and I thought, right, let's install that add-on or mod or whatever. And let's do something different. And there are some boss fights. So I'm actually looking right now for a boss. I'm not too sure if the moon has it. I think the moon's more of a stopgap. So you can see these yellow and blue ores. You've got cheese. And then you've got this new ore which you can use to make the other two rockets. So like I say, I'm in creative at the minute because there are some teething issues. But if you want to see this for your own eyes, then I can help you through that process if you're struggling. So yeah, you'll only come here as a bit of stopgap to get your ores and the cheese. And then you can progress to your other rockets to go to, I'm not too sure what they are. I think that's the red one in the distance, which is like Venus or something. I don't know. Mars, maybe. But on the other two islands, there are bosses, which I'm just having a quick look. I don't think there is in this one. In the core of the island, there are bosses. So I couldn't find a boss. And again, one of the glitches is you can't always get back to Earth. You have to teleport back to your base. But we are off in rocket number 2. And again, I just love the animation, how it works. Like, you go up into space in your rocket and you can see yourself. It's just really cool. And that's why I wanted to showcase this. Like, although it has its difficulties and its problems, it is still a very cool, different mod. We have bosses. We have new rocket ships. We have things that you wouldn't normally see. So I don't know if it's actually meant to be snowing in space, but there you go. You can see the moon in the distance, and these finer little touches is what I like. This is just me spinning around. It's not the camera actually spinning. Like, you can see, I think that's probably Jupiter in the distance, which is where we go after this place, which I think is actually Mars. So I'm not too sure if it's meant to be snowing here or whether this is my map making it snow in these coordinates. But you can see my coordinates in the top left have changed loads. So I was just curious to see what this sort of X was on the floor. Like, it makes a noise, and then I've started hitting my lander. But yeah, I believe this is Mars. I don't know whether it snows on Mars or whatever, but we're here. And like I said, underneath Mars and Jupiter, as I'm just going to call it, there are bosses. So underneath here, there is this sort of green area, which you've just seen. and that's where you can spawn a boss. And okay, so there's like meteors falling on the planet. I thought I could hear something, like I wondered what it was. So yeah, meteors attack. So again, I don't know if these are like a thing that you need to forage, if this was to work 100% in survival. But yeah, so here's boss number 1. They're based off zombies and I think spiders. So I don't know what this one was. Okay, so it's a spider. So unfortunately, we are in creative, because if we do change, it will just bug us out and die from fall damage for some reason. But as you can see, it's in development, and at some point, this may become like a new boss. But you can see it's just a zombie with red eyes and a helmet on. And you can see his health isn't too bad. Like, I don't think we'd actually struggle at this point, because of the hit, like, and the effects that are on, like space effects. He just floats and things like that. So I don't think we'll struggle too much here. But you seem to get some loot from this guy, and it looks to be some sort of chest, tier 1 treasure chest. Okay, so you get some loot, which is cool. Eventually, if this does work in survival, that's like a trophy you can have within your base. I'm not going to put this in my trophy room because obviously this is a duplicated map. I don't know what these X's are. Now they're floating. Weird. I'm not going to put this in our trophy room because obviously this is a duplicated world. Our world is survival, and this is obviously creative at the minute, and I don't want to ruin it. So back at our base, we have the big boy rocket number 3. I forgot which number it was then. I can put in the description, I probably will put in the description, the link to this mod if you want to play this, and by all means go and play it, download it, put it in your world, do something like I've done. I don't know. There are like crafting recipes for these rockets and things, but like I said, it does bug out a little bit. Like I've previously said, like, you die from fall damage when you land on Moon and Mars and all that sort of stuff. So it's a bit weird. So I don't know how the developers are going to get around that. It could be a later version, I'm not sure. So we are here, and as you can see, Mars in the distance. I don't know where we're actually going to land right now. I think it's Jupiter, but Jupiter seems to be on the other side of the Earth, so I don't actually know where we're going to land. So we're going to transport here into the lander, and at that point you also die because of the transition of falling out of something. And we are landing just in a glitchy way. We're closer to the sun by the looks of it, and I think it might be Jupiter. We seem to be falling quite fast. You can see the digits in the top left, so sorry if it looks like it's bugging out, but yeah, we're dropping real fast, and we're here. That was a bit of a sudden, unexpected landing, that was. So yeah, another sort of brownish sort of planet, which is maybe Jupiter. I don't know. Could have done it purple or something for Pluto to make it easy to understand. But I guess we're closer to the sun, so that wouldn't work. So yeah, we're here on the 3rd and final planet. Again, there is another boss area down here. I think this may be a spider of some sort, because it looks to be a smaller room. But yeah, just while I've got the opportunity, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying it. Very different episode for you. But yeah, please follow the series if you haven't already. Obviously, a lot's been going on. Like this episode, you've not really seen any of the base or anything like that. But this spider is actually shooting out webs, which is cool. And it seems to be a lot harder to take out. But yeah, just talking back to the series while I just see how hard this boss is. He seems a lot harder. Next episode, again, we could go into some more add-ons. We could go back to developing the base, things like that. Just let me know what you guys want to see. I'm getting stuck in these cobwebs, which is rather annoying. Like I said, I'm sort of liking the difference for this mod. We took on a couple of bosses in the survival series, and now we're taking on add-on bosses, which is cool. We're sort of carrying on the theme, carrying on the adventure that we've been doing. But do we want to go back to some more building? And here we have the sort of tier. I think this was like, I'm shooting it. It doesn't seem to want to open. It just seems to be like a trophy, which is weird. So that's your tier 3 treasure chest. So we've got tier 1 and tier 3. So where was tier 2? I'm a little bit confused. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Nice, short, sweet, very different episode. I do just want to say thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if you want to see more add-ons. Please let me know if you want to see more buildings, things like that. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. And please show your thumbs up for the new intro And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell notification. It is very much appreciated. Hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one. Just want to say thank you for watching. Please go check out some more videos and don't forget to subscribe, support the channel, and stay tuned for more.